Hey everyone, how's it going? So tonight we're finally going into O10S and going to be doing it blind. Well, some of us were blind. Oh, hey, hello. Hold up, sorry. I saw somebody cool. Anyways, sorry. Point being, new fight, new fun, and we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on Discord, get into the game, and yeah, we'll see how, hopefully tonight, turns out well. I forgot to go over here. Let's go. Oop. Alright, scenes, it's time.
It's advisory tonight, and then in 3 days it's gonna be fucking stanky hot again.
Sounds about right, though.
Texas, take your damn weather back.
We don't want it.
We don't want what?
The gross weather.
Did I end up getting? I did. Okay, I couldn't remember if I'd gotten the damn hand gear.
Here, look at this minion.
No!
I like the little crown,
terrible.
or a little crown.
Go pet it. Just go pet it. Did it do a weird thing?
No.
Well, okay, let me do it. Launch it. Did you
I
see
did.
it?
Uh-uh.
Yeah, it gets all excited and flying.
What's the name?
Okay, there we go. I saw it that time. That's pretty funny.
I got a piece of poop minion from the mall.
Why are we randomly petting shit?
Oh, it's great.
That's not money. There's no money.
Damn it.
Do not use this yet.
Okay.
Remember. Hey. Not eat that food yet.
I don't know where I put my contact lens. I guess I forgot them at work.
Do not use that yet.
Oh! Wait, no, it's not a new week.
Oh, oops.
Let's do...
I hate you so much. You and your fucking raisins.
I didn't mean to. Fuck!
Come here, Fedora. I can
Can
see
you
what
fix that?
buff you have
There
with
we
your
go.
food.
Yeah, meal benefits.
No, it says 3% EXP increase.
Yeah, that's what food does.
Yeah, that's all. It would show other things. I know you ate some raisins.
Nope. I don't eat raisins.
Hey,
Those aren't to be used for until we're like working on a kill.
Mamma mia, mamma mia.
that's definitely the food I've been using like the whole time.
What's up, Fedora?
I've been using that food the whole time. Like I had some of that.
Oh.
So I'll
Well,
just,
I'm-
I'll get some other stuff.
hate those, so.
Aw.
If it's labeled runite, then don't eat it.
It's not fucking poison, jackass.
It's kinda what you
I just. It sounded like the
That's a
Kefka
bit
lie
better.
sound just now.
Watch what happens when I pet the poop.
poop. Sky poop. God damn it! I hope I
No,
didn't.
it didn't do it.
I guess
Yeah,
I
let me
did.
try again.
Oh, there it was just kind of delayed. He went whooshy into the ground.
Oh,
Yeah.
I guess I'm in a wind tunnel, right?
What are you doing?
I'm trying to find a different emote that like touches my head.
Let's see.
Oh, something sold. What the hell sold?
So we have everyone. We're just waiting for Bryn to come back into the game. Let me think. I guess I don't have anything
I guess tomorrow I
else
need to go to passport office anyway, so I guess I'll go grab my contact lenses.
can chill out in Ralgard. In the
You
meantime.
trying to get out of Quebec because you need a passport to do that, don't you?
I need to renew mine anyway. It expired a few months ago.
Oh, yeah, never mind. Yeah.
Party is full. Oh, Sulfix is still in the party.
You.
You are. He was waiting to see if I'd notice, probably. Be like, take me with you. Hi, Brad. Howdy. Alright, I'm moving us down to Banana Hammock.
Bad touch!
So one more week and I get whatever that is.
Why
Chest
did you
piece.
just rename the channel and move the channel?
Because I didn't want to move my pot.
What's
That,
the
that, that sounds pretty much Russian.
Hammock right
Let's go look. Oh, what is that? Actually, did I buy that? No, I didn't. Okay.
Nobody's.
Oh, Brandon's back.
But she's causing trouble.
Somebody
Brit
moved me down. I didn't do
directed.
anything. Y'all
That's
can
not
kick me
bad.
out.
No!
Everybody down. Whatever.
Yeah, we can't talk in that other voice room. We have to do it down here.
My skill speed will drastically fall if I do that, though.
Unacceptable.
On both. Oh boy.
Alright, lemon grab, calm down. Tab DB.
I'll just have to
Tower,
figure
right?
things
Oh,
out.
I thought I hit.
As we go
Buy a
along.
little more food.
Oh, are we going?
Yeah.
Okay, let me Hearthstone.
As soon as Fedara and Moomba hit the button. Hearthstone.
Oh, okay, they're not in yet.
Fedara hit the button, so we're just waiting on you and Moomba.
Oh,
And
this looks good.
exit BattleNet.
Did I? Oh no, I gotta repair.
I'm just grabbing a drink, but I'm ready. Queue up whenever. I'll run in and hit the button. We're doing 10S, aren't we?
For a little bit, yeah.
For a bit? Oh, can't wait.
Moomba.
I'm trying to fix my mouse.
Oh, your new mouse.
Well, I have them both side by side, so I can flip back if need.
What are you using as cheap food when you're just not using anything?
I'm using Crimson Cider.
I still have like a shit ton of Crimson Cider left from last year.
Yeah, I'm just using Crimson Cider until we're like the food I gave y'all. Like,
Oops.
try to hold on until we're like an 11S with that, because
Hey, Ted, look.
Yeah.
I made a macro for putting my helmet on.
Nice.
And then
Did I
I
already
made a
give you
macro
some?
for doing this.
did I give you some already, Moomba?
Awesome.
No.
That's good. What's that?
Give me some more
No,
peppers.
that doesn't visor.
Okay, I don't need any more peppers.
That's a new buddy piece, by the
Are
way.
you sure? You might need some.
I know, I hate it.
I know
Like,
you.
the body looks cool, but I hate how it just looks like a metal dress.
Bren, are you gonna use this food? Let me.
That's why I keep my hair.
If I gave you some of this food,
What
would
does
you
it do
use it or
for you?
no?
I'll always use some shakashuka.
Okay, well, don't use it for like 10S. Like, we're gonna save it until we're like trying to clear 11. But I'm slowly making a bunch for people.
I made shakashuka for dinner one time. It was really yummy.
Ready, Moomba? Oh, he's testing on the demo.
Bryn, did you see my cool new macro that I made?
I can't hear you, Moomba.
I didn't.
Look, check it out. So it's like I can equip my helmet. That's what I use macros for.
Can we do that again, DB? That's
And then,
awesome.
and then I made a Joot macro too. So watch.
Who's not hitting the button?
Hi, hit the button.
That's awesome. That is appropriate use of macros.
That is the macros in this game.
All I use macros for in this game is emotes and dances. Like, that's it. I don't use it for anything else. Well, I guess in those
there something else?
I remember you used to have a macro for Twintania.
Oh yeah, where
Look away, my days pooping or something.
Oh no, this boss looks so intimidating. I hope it is not a hard boss.
You say that, but it will
not a hard boss. Hey, it's Midgard Stormer, that dude that talks really slow.
Oh yeah, no, I think you're too fast there, DB.
Oops.
So the battle lasts an hour and a half because he has a lot of, you know, text needs to say.
You have to use the whole 90-minute timer.
I have to pay attention to that.
Alright, so we are sticking with our normal box method positions for the corners, and then the same. Oh, I need to flip C and D, don't I?
B for Bylander.
Okay, flip C and D.
Yeah, because you done fucked it up in that turn. You got rid of the D for me.
Alright, so basically, so like in normal mode, like he'll do spins and flips. He'll either be get out or get in his hitbox, and he does that plus symbol. Well, he also does an X. So if he does an X, you just go north, south, east, or west. However, we need to always go to our waymarks. So that way there's only 2 people in each section. The biggest thing to note also for the tanks, there's going to be a debuff you get called either death from above or death from below. One's yellow and one's blue. I don't know the coloration of each. But basically, if you have death from above, and see how Midgar's flying right now, you can't tank him if you have death from above. So you need to take him if you have death from below. If he's walking, then the tank with death from above needs to take him. The other big thing to note is we need to, I'm going to drop this 1. So there's a lot of points in this fight where we have to get around the boss, and we all have to be on different cardinal directions. So let's stick with like how we did Suzaku, kind of like the tanks and healers are on the cardinal positions, and then the DPS are on their same waymark on the intercardinal. So Tev there, Moomba right
where
there.
you're standing for DDR.
Yeah, like Moomba, you'd be right here. Moomba, you're here.
Okay.
And then Sheer, you're here.
Oh, okay, just like normal.
Yep, and then DB, you'd be here. If y'all want to make it, that's fine.
Okay.
If you want to make it to where its main tank is north and off tank is east, y'all can do that. Because, like I said, it depends on who's tanking. But basically, there's a lot of times in this fight where you're going to have to be like around the boss. Alright, so as soon as Sheer is back, we can go.
Okay. Yeah, I think my headset battery is dying. So
That is much better, DB.
That's your good headset.
There you go.
So I like wires.
Alright, can you still hear me? Yep, okay, cool.
Alright.
Alright, I am ready.
Alright.
Nope, it's too fast.
Defiance, let's try this. Try to keep him in the middle if you can. Don't really know this fight that well, so call out what I do now. I think he's going to immediately open with the X mechanic, so just remember you want to go to your waymarks as soon as he does that spin.
Any reason I can't just stay here?
I mean, you can say south-ish, but you gotta be like in his hitbox or not, depending on what's happening.
Okay.
Alright.
Was that you?
I'm trying to think if we should just make tanks north for this mechanic. That way Tokame doesn't have to worry, or Sheer doesn't need to worry about, like, going north. Alright, let's try it. We'll see. If we need to swap, we'll swap them later.
Yeah.
Alright. DB, you ready?
Yeah.
Alright. Tweet that we're pulling. Try to keep him in the middle.
Tell me what to do!
DB try to keep it in the middle.
Okay.
spin, get to your waymark. No, waymark, move the waymark. Go to Cardinal. Everybody on the Cardinal.
Oh!
You have no time for that.
Nope, you gotta be in or out. So get around the boss in your assigned position. It's gonna be either be in his hitbox or stack first. Rockmorn. Big heal. It's hard.
Huge battle.
Okay, so get to be in his hitbox first. I don't know what's going on. I've got cheer.
Spin.
Buster on Doctor. It's a good cooldown. Spin means get out.
God damn it, Moon.
Well, it's not because it's nobody called. It's gonna be in or out.
Spin.
Get in. No, wait, I don't know yet. Spread out and stay in. Spread out and stay in.
What?
You have to stay like in his
Spread out
hitbox,
and
but,
stay in?
like spread around him is what I mean.
Yeah, okay.
Not get out.
Stay
Spread
in the
him.
hitbox with Fred in your place.
Yeah, spread and
That would be an in and spread.
yeah. Tank Buster, really good cooldown because it hits really hard.
Oh shit.
Well, you have a bone too, so go to Cardinals. Alright, interesting. Alright, good first try. Alright, so remember the Hawkmorn, we're just gonna stack south for that. And then just really good cooldowns. Divine Veil for Hawkmorns and addle them. I think he only does 3 Hawkmorns in the fight, so. Alright,
Okay, yeah, I'll reprisal the first.
Hawkmorn, okay. Alright. Sort of, let's try again. So basically, until we know what he's going to do, you should always be like standing on his hitbox. Like when he starts spinning or whatever, and he has to react to something. You should always just be standing on his hitbox. The first spin or whatever. It's gonna be go to your cardinal points first. It always is. The first one's always.
But not until he spins again, right?
Correct. Get to him. You have to go to your waymark because there's a mechanic later on where if you have too many people on the same point, you'll overextend. Okay, it's gonna be in or out. Hawkmorn first. It's gonna be Hawkmorn first, so get close.
Let's huddle around Brent, I like that.
It's all about Brent not moving. Alright. Get out, get out.
Oh, baloney.
Or out. Have time to react. Yeah, you gotta.
More out.
Tank Buster. Tank Buster.
I home ganged it.
That's great. Harry.
Okay.
Oh, well, I have a.
Better system, sorry. In or out. Stay in, stay in.
Much better.
Crosser X. Tank Buster.
It'd be kind of
Oh god. Go to Cardinals. Yep.
Oh, I see what you're talking about. The stack right there.
So you can't like have too many people at the same reset. You can't have too many people going to the same point because like multiple people get thundered. Okay, so see y'all's debuffs? What color's the blue one, DB?
Mine, death from above.
Okay, so if you have the yellow, you need to tank him if he's flying. If you have the blue, you need to tank him if he's...
So, like, Tev would have him right now, because he's death from
Correct.
above.
Yeah, so see, I have
Well,
debuff.
it's random. Yeah, it's random
But-
who gets the debuff.
Yeah, if you get yellow, he's in the sky.
Right, but then there's parts in the fight where he'll land, and then you like have to tank swap.
Why is that?
Because if he lands and you have death from, and Tev has death from below, he'll die.
Oh, any attack or auto attack from a Skyborn opponent will apply to you.
Yep. You'll just drop those in the south, by the way, once they show up.
Does the wall kill you in this?
Nope. I wish.
Kill me! Deep freeze, I'm cold.
I mean, you have Doom, so.
How am I not dying?
I guess the Doom's a counter, and every time you get auto attacked, it counts down.
Oh, no, it just, the first time I got hit, it just was 10 seconds.
Oh, and I guess if you stop taking auto attacks after so long, it goes away. Because surely not, like you have to. So you can tell what debuff you're gonna get, because like you'll have a blue or yellow circle around you.
Yeah.
So if you have the yellow circle and he's flying, just take the boss.
Okay.
And if you have the blue circle and he's on the ground, then you need to be tanking. So, all right, good job. Let's try again. Just remember, we got to react to those movements as soon as possible. What killed us all for the most part there? I'm trying to remember what it was. The purple. Okay. Yeah, it was the lightning.
So
Okay,
I got
all right.
so the main tank goes to A, off tank goes to B.
Y'all can decide if you want to do it like that or just stick to the same waymarks. He doesn't need to always face north, because like when he's doing those types of mechanics, I don't think he turns anyway. So I mean, like you can always just go to your
Like
waymarks.
he goes to the middle and then just does it based off.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So like you can just make it to where y'all just always go to the same waymarks.
Okay, yeah, we'll just do that. So I go to A with shear.
Yep, and Ted will go to B.
Okay.
All right, let's try again. There's always going to be a flip, then a spin first, so he's always going to do that to get to your waymark first.
So once he spins, we have to go to our way.
Correct. Yeah. Once he starts doing the second one, you always have to be on time. There we go. Cardinals. Can't delay, gotta move. Alright. Next is gonna be a spin. It's gonna be Hawkmore. It looks like it's always gonna be out. So it's always a... Okay, this will always be a get out. He's gonna again, so get out, get out.
You have to get out a little bit more than you think.
Yeah, a little more than.
Tank Busters next. Oh god, yeah. No, you gotta be like almost...
After the walls
It's the same size as normal, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It's kind of like short and a little bit mid, but not
It's
too
like
large.
halfway between the wall. Alright, so he's spun, so it's gonna be in or out, but make sure you're standing on his hitbox in case it's in. Just be in that habit because there's ice in later parts. Stay in, stay in.
So is it the Earthshaker to tell us that's in?
No.
It's spinning or flipping. Like he physically like spins around it.
Flips and spins out.
It's gonna be cross or X.
I think something like
Tank
that.
Buster. I can't explain in the middle of it. Sorry. It's either going to be Cardinals or Inter-Cardinals.
Holy shit.
Cardinals, Cardinals. Go, 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 go. It's okay if you hit your buddy with that thunder.
Oh, it is? Okay. I was trying to not, but I guess
No,
it's...
you have to.
Yeah, it's too
That's why
small.
you have to. Alright, so Tev should be... No,
I'm
DB
yellow.
should be
I'm
tanking.
yellow.
Okay, DB should be tanking. So that means
Ooh,
Tev will
that's
have
a
to
weird-
grab the ad during the ad phase. I need mana. Buster.
Oh god.
He does a lot of these, so...
Yeah, I do. Okay, so I'm gonna have to jump into body. Yeah.
Alright, it's gonna be in or out.
So I guess I can ready.
Tev, oh no, Tev can't tank him. DB, you're gonna have to tank him. So be in his hitbox.
Alright.
Get in, get in, get in. But if you're in his hitbox, you're good. Alright, So drop these ice circles in the south, in the corners, in the south. So I'm going to this one, Fedara. I think it might always target us. Alright, get out of those Akrais. Get out of those Akrais. I've got shear.
In or out?
It's gonna be in or out.
Does he always do a mechanic in between? Oh god!
Get out, get out.
Yes, he does. Okay. Great to know.
He almost always does a mechanic in between.
Yeah, in between the things. No,
Alright,
I was casting.
You have to tank the dragon. So the keys are different this time. So you want to kill the keys that only have one tether first. Because the keys with two tethers are invincible until the key that's attached to them is destroyed. You gotta pull it to a corner and face it away. Or
They really hate us. Oh my god, what was that?
It's the yeah, you just gotta pull them to a wall, Tev, and
How come I didn't get hit by that? I was right next to everyone else!
but do the keys make sense to everybody?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
They have a lot of health. Holy shit.
Yeah, they really do.
Alright, so once the dragon dies, so once the let's just talk about the next phase for a hot second. So once the dragon dies, it's gonna drop a little circle. So remember how when we did turn 9 and we killed the ad, it would leave these little white circles, and if you touched them, it cleansed your debuff? I mean, this is a long time ago, I know, but...
Oh!
That was before my time. I'm sorry.
What the hell was it?
Basically, there's going to be a white circle on the ground. The off tank needs to get it. So the off tank at that time would be whoever has death from above. Because when he returns, he's going to be on the ground. So, like, for example, if DB, you were tanking in the first part, then Tev would be tanking when the second phase starts. Does that make sense?
DB's AFK.
Yeah, he's
Damn
not.
it.
But we get you.
Anyways, I'm gonna move the 1, so his hitbox is about that one.
So Tails hand is the tank buster, right?
Yes. Alright. So DB's the only person AFK, that's okay. So basically, the off tank will pick up this circle and it's gonna give him a buff. So this buff will make it to where in the second phase, there's an attack that's gonna target people one at a time, and it's 4 random people. They have to get that buff off of the off the off tank and stay on the ones, or else they will die to the attack. Welcome back.
What is this?
So DB, if you're tanking, basically whatever tank is tanking in that first phase, they will be the off tank in the second phase for a little while. So when you kill that dragon during the ad phase, it's going to leave like a white circle on the ground, kind of like in turn 9 with the ad. Remember, it would leave 3 white circles or whatever. So you just pick it up and you go to the 1, and no one else can touch DB for a while. So this buff, if you take it, the person that you take it from will be immune from getting it again. And you have to basically pass it every time. So there's going to be like this attack that targets 4 people in a row. Well, they have to keep swapping the buff around to live. So you'll just go to the 1, take it off who has it, and the person that had it will move out the way so they don't die. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
The 4th person to get it is very important because they're going to get a crumbling buff after the hit hits them. And it's important because they're the only person that can survive an attack later on, but we'll talk about it if we get to it.
Oh my god.
So, Tev, sort of, what we're going to have to do with... How are we going to handle that one that's get in or get out? I think what we have to do with that one where we had all the circles is we just need to be spread out on our positions and then like just run to the center of the arena. If it's stay in, if it's get out, just get out. All right, are we all here and ready?
Yeah, I think so.
Just 1 second.
Yeah, I think you have to be like right where I'm jumping for the get out. Like if you're not past where I'm jumping, like you're gonna get hit by the get out.
Yeah, that's...
So I know what you're talking about. For if it's always going to be an in and out and not like a cross mechanic, could we not just stack to make sure that we bait and then move accordingly?
Like just
So-
everyone stacks out.
Well, no, stack in the hitbox, and if we stay in, then we just it's not like completely covered with AOE's, and if
Right,
it's
but
get
if we're in
out,
the-
then we get out.
But if we're in the very center, we're not gonna get out in time.
No, not in the center. Just like or south in his hitbox. You're right. Sorry.
Yeah.
Just
I'm fine with that. Because I thought about the same thing. I'm like, can we just all stack center? And I'm like, no, wait, no, we can't do that because we won't survive to get out.
But yeah, let's just stack so that there's still a safe spot inside if he does inside, right?
Yeah.
We got lucky because it was out. There was nothing. No, we're safe in there. It's preordained when that happens, right? So we can just call out when to stack, right?
It's always the same. It's gonna be called Horrid, not Horrid Roar. It's like Horde Eye, or I'll have to pay attention to the cat bot. And it's always that same.
Yeah.
So, Tev.
Just hold it back. Adding some triggers.
You mean doing WoW dailies?
No, I don't have a high level yet.
I just hit level 60 today.
Congrats. Only halfway there.
Well,
That's weird. Like, almost 120.
I'm very curious if 14 is just gonna cap at 99, and if we're just gonna get eye level increases every expansion.
I don't doubt it. That way they don't have to make any more abilities. You can just be the same people. I want to do that. Expansion after expansion and not do different. It'll be just like 11.
As long as I get Nuke and Meteor.
You will, but
You
it'll
already
be
have
like...
Meteor.
You have Meteor, but it'll take 6 black mages to cast it.
You already have Meteor.
I have my 10 triggers ready.
It doesn't help me.
You still
ready?
have that recording somewhere, Rudy?
Let's go. Of us doing a 6 Meteor and Abyssio?
Yeah.
It's somewhere. And then you freaking out.
I was far too amused by it.
Oh god.
Going to timing on that.
I think your husband was one.
Yeah.
Cross or X. It's gonna be always your cardinals for this one. So when he does his spin, get to your cardinal point. No. No. Gotta move right away.
I got 2 stacks.
He's tank privileged.
Where
It's
you
2
were-
AOE's. Yeah.
It's gonna be in or out. It's gonna always be out for this one. So stack, we out Morn. Get out.
You've got a little time to do cool things. Oh, okay. Baby face.
To whom?
Oh!
Oh.
I think you had it. Can we in or out? Yeah. Dude's a dick. Be around your position. Get in. Alright, just reset. Too much death.
No!
Hey, DPI, I think I want to try next run. Just like really super easy. But like I'll have to explain it like right at the beginning.
I'm getting tank buster. This is gonna be fun.
Yeah, 60,000.
Electrocuting your dead body.
Only 19 million health to go. Or 16 million.
That's it?
Alright, so what do you need explained, Cheer?
I'm gonna have to. I'm a visual guy. It's just a way for DB and I to DPS a little bit. It's not a big deal.
Sort of. Let's try again. So remember the first one's always going to be get to your cardinal positions.
I'm gonna try it, but if for some reason I die or DB dies in like the first mechanic, it's my fault. Just try it, son.
Alright, let's go.
When's that called?
Oh, Hey, Kodo, how's it going? And yeah, you've been in 10, haven't you? What's new with you? Hello from Mixerland. Do you stream on Mixer? If so, I'm gonna have to catch you at some point. I'm gonna have to follow you. You're gonna have to let me know.
So maybe,
Also,
you see where the arrow, like, the arrow's going to raise spacing?
Yeah.
I think right here is safe for the X.
It's not.
no.
It's a little
No.
bit of that.
You have to be on your way, Mark.
You have been?
Go to your
Okay.
waymark.
You have been streaming or have been doing 10?
I didn't get it
Sorry.
right here.
Yeah, it's not all the way to the waymark.
Yeah. I can still DPS.
Or out. It's going to be out after the Aquamorn. Out after the Aquamorn.
Oh, you don't stream, you just happen to have a Mixer account. Got it, got it. Anyways, but yeah, 10, this is our first night going in for, I think, most people. Oop. Style points. But yeah.
Go to the closest out. Don't be trying to run.
We've been to the very first dragon. The DPS check, I guess. That's as far as we've got. Oh, right. I
Get
can
around
help.
next. And get around for your Earthshakers too. So.
But how have you been? Oh, shit. I didn't make that. Sorry, I was distracted.
Alright, I got Fedora.
Oh,
Done
boy.
one. You gotta home gang this. Oh, it's gonna be Cross or X, but home gang the next Buster, please, because
It's turns that are out.
Because, like, we've had Inside the entire time, and this is the first time he's shown out, so...
Go to corners, go to corners.
Can I just, like, not move? Okay, I'll take 2 phones.
I couldn't because Moomba also had a purple.
Yeah, but it's big enough for you in the corners to spread out. The corners, you have a lot of
I'm still
space.
on the main box.
And Buster, lock.
O10S for a week! Made it past the dragon ad. Nice! And we're behind you then.
No, I don't understand. You're gonna put Rampart and Reprisal. He's still at 81,000. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's gotta be in Defiance, I guess. I don't know. Thank you, because I can't pay attention to what's going on.
Remember in 5 seconds.
Be in his hitbox, be in his hitbox before he freezes.
I got doomed.
Oh, can't do nothing about it. Just reset. Like,
Why do I get up? Hi, Rooney. We get to die together. I lived.
Groups aren't the
can't do
best.
nothing about it.
I'm not surprised by that,
Yeah, I
to
don't
be
know.
honest.
Like, you had Adlo is what's even worse, so...
Well, I mean, to be fair, I did clear O10 or O9S with a pug group, and they were going in pretty blind, and yet, like, on their last pull, thankfully, we cleared, and I got my clear, and that was kind of pressure from Rooney because he had cleared outside of raid as well on that week. So Sunday I got O9S, or yeah, Sunday of last week. Sealant, how's it going? Yeah, it's raid night. Raid night tonight before I fly out. Also, MS2 and Fortnite. Oh, I didn't mean to take that. I'm sorry. Oh, you were raiding me. Okay, got you. Cleared O9S with a one-shot pug group last week and this week. Oh, okay, got you. How is oh, okay, hold up. We're doing things. How is the Excalibur group doing though? Just out of curiosity, have they not cleared 9 yet? And Wayo, hey, how's it going? Right, mechanics. I forgot there are mechanics. Anyways, someone's moving away. Okay, there. Yeah, I'd say O10S was relatively smooth, and, oh, shoot, things are happening. And welcome, viewers from Sealand Stream. Berserker to 3536, my goodness. Oh, that's out. I'm not gonna die this time, not this time. I made sure. Jeez, do you just level that fast in, Maple Story? Is that just how it goes? I literally can't help with all these tank blisters. This is ridiculous. Oh, oh no! I don't know where I'm going. I panicked because I still have to get used to the different little circle things that he does. Maybe I'm just beast mode and leveling. Yeah. Beast Berserker, what? Whereas I'm just a little baby Berserker. I go pew pew pew. Anyways, let's see what they're yelling about.
Come on, kill us.
What a way to come back.
Just jump off.
Found a build where you can just hold the spinning slash and kill everything. Literally spin to win. What? Oh my gosh. I didn't realize they put Garen into Maple Story. I shouldn't say that because I love Garen.
I can
He's fun.
carry that, so I can use raw intuition.
Spin
because
to
it guarantees
win till you
20%.
die.
So I'll
As
the
a-
first one just to see.
As a group, we haven't cleared together, but 4 out of 8 have cleared on our own. Okay, no, that's fair. Yeah, because I think we brought around Soulfix for one of the clears, and Eggy, I bet. I think. I don't know who... we might have had... Name is escaping me right now. Setsuna. I'm pretty sure we had Setsuna. So this is max melee range and we should be okay, he says. No! It's a lie. Apparently I can't do the same thing that you guys get to do up the front.
So you can't. Get ready for Ogmorn.
My sad face. Oh, this is actually scary. Hold on.
Alright, get out next. Get out.
I can't be slick. There's not enough time to slick this time. Because usually I can get like 2 GCDs and then do a thing.
Okay. Yeah, so I have 3 cooldowns that I can use.
Alright, next is going to be a spin. Or out. So be, around him in the hitbox. Get out.
Okay, yeah, that one just, it's a bigger circle than the other. I went out further that time just to see where it goes.
It's going to be cross or X. So be ready. Corner. Okay. As long as I don't have a purple too. What happened?
I'm trying to get it. Okay.
Reset. I can't.
I think Fedora got hit with a purple and then like something else.
But yeah, I'll be sure to try to install MapleStory 2 on my laptop before I head out. Just, remind me of something. If I forget after stream. Cause that's a thing, right? It's on that, right? Maybe. Hold up, this is a mechanic. Wait, no, this is a... Oh. No, I'm casting! Fine. Oh, that doesn't work anymore, right? I should look into why that doesn't work. Greedy! Okay, there. Early reminder. But you're right, Kodo. You know I'm greedy. I was like, maybe I can cast. I mean, maybe. No, I couldn't cast. It wasn't gonna happen. Let's see.
Nope. Doesn't matter if you touch it. Swap stances. And so it's very important too because there's a point later on where you, like, you've already seen where you got to be in or out with ice, but there's also a point where you have to be like corners or cardinals with ice as well. So just kind of be ready for that. All right, let's go. I'm also not doing a very good job at prepping you properly for those tank busters.
How can you not know when they haven't been in here for like 20 minutes?
Perfect DB.
I know.
What are you, casual?
It's gonna be your Cardinals. It's gonna be your Cardinals.
Filthy casual.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, try.
A little too close. Yeah, we're just.
Yeah. No, it's because you're moving the bus. So it's allowing
The
it.
boss moves on its own. The boss moves on its own.
No, it's pulling the bus forward, so the cardinals are not working. Because it's moving forward, so that means the cardinal points.
I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm going to move
Get out.
where the new cardinal is.
Get out. What do you mean new cardinal? There's no new cardinal.
This is the new cardinal because DB is moving forward, so we need to move there. It's not in the middle.
I see what Tara's saying. I see what Tara's saying. But why?
I don't know why he's moving though.
No, the boss shouldn't. That doesn't affect. It affects if the boss is turned.
That's what I think
If
it's
the boss is turned, then it affects where the cardinals is. So DB has to be like perfectly
But-
north at that point.
Okay,
Well-
the cross point was kind of...
Yeah, what he's saying is that it's still relative to the boss, right? And that includes the center of it, right? That's what he's
But
saying.
the attack is determined when he starts moving. If DB ran early, that's a different story. But if DB waits until he starts spinning, no, it shouldn't affect any of that.
Well, okay, so did you
Unless
guys go 2B? Is that
No, so what I tried to do was... I tried to stand like right on one, but I still got clipped because like majorly in this like... Yeah, ours...
Like here.
Oh,
Oh my
oops.
god.
I knew that was gonna happen!
It's okay, we're trying to explain what's going on because...
Right. But listen, if DB doesn't run early, and as long as the boss isn't turned funny, B should always be safe. If B wasn't safe,
Okay,
it's
watch,
because
watch,
the
watch.
boss was turned, or because DB ran too early and the boss moved. That's
No, it's
the only
because
way.
it's trying to pull it a little bit behind so it can still attack it, but it makes the bus move forward.
Yeah,
Don't
so...
move the boss.
So like, our safe corner is like right here at this corner.
But you say when he starts spinning to run. That's what I've been doing.
No, but no, it wasn't like...
I think that one time was honest mistake.
No, and I'm just trying to say that it's important that it stays in the middle because of that.
Right. That's fine, but yeah, no, like, it shouldn't matter too much if he gets moved.
Kodo, save me.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Because
Okay,
it does
yeah,
matter.
no. That's fine. I thought you were saying that your position wasn't where I have it. I'm like, no, that is your position, but the boss can't be out of the middle. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because once he spins, he shouldn't move, right?
Correct. No, that
Yeah,
just
so-
means like he flew to the middle, and like when we were dealing with something, he must have gotten moved a little bit.
I don't know how he's moving. I'm in his hitbox the entire time, except for when I have to run out.
I think it was just a mishap.
accident. I think it was, yeah, I think he was either turned a little bit or something. I think it was just something that accidentally happened. So let's just try again, because it hasn't happened until that point. So it was just.
I know. I'm just it's learning. I'm just reporting it.
Oh, Sealant, bad news. I don't think that Nexon launcher actually supports Mac, so I can't get it.
See, do you
On that
I'm trying,
but I think I keep forgetting them up. And they're almost killed. Tail end. Yeah.
Alright, it's gonna be Cardinal after this.
It's too far.
Sneaky.
It's gonna be Aquamarine and then out. Well, Tokamei didn't stop. He was in a good spot there.
What?
You didn't have, like, you didn't stop DPS.
No, I did. I couldn't reach. It was too far.
Alright, get out next. Get out.
I want to be slick.
Nah, your DPS is not an issue.
I don't know. I don't know if the DPS did.
When the boss jumps in her to do spins, it doesn't move until after the second spin. Okay.
You need to get a trigger for the tank buster.
I have one. I have like 10.
Yeah, I don't know.
But the trigger for the tank buster.
Things,
Yeah.
stuff.
I like sport mine.
What are mechanics? I'm DPS. Healers adjust. What? Kodo adjust.
Down.
Ah! There we go.
It's gonna be a flip and then a tank buster. It's gonna be either corners or it's gonna be either cardinal or corners. Corners. Good job. Tank buffs are going out.
My third eye is not available. Hey, I'm still top DPS.
Next is gonna be tail end.
Top DPS.
It's gonna be a spin with ice. So make sure you're in his hip
Right, that's a thing. Oh, I did that too soon, my life.
Slide to the closest position, like the closest wall.
Oh god. Oh god.
That was close.
It's gonna be in or out, but stack it south. Everybody stack south. Everybody stack south.
Even me?
Yes, everybody for a second. Get in. Let's move. Yeah,
We did it! Mechanics!
yeah. Next thing's gonna be going targetable.
This is the keys, right?
Yes. So remember,
One
Tef, you've
tether.
got to tank the thing.
Oh, some of them are only single tether though. Like
Yeah,
some
we
of them
went
aren't
to it
changed.
Tef,
Okay.
You need to tank it and move it.
Well, I meant like some of them aren't like
I
chained
really
to other
hope that Doom
ones.
goes away. I really hope it goes away.
I don't think it's going to. Find out. Nope. Fuck.
I've got DP. Yeah, you've got to provoke that thing as soon as it's falling.
But it has shield drop it. It was on it.
It's going to. It always transfers state automatically. That's why you just poke it.
It'd be like shirk right before or something.
Well, you could try to shirk. Like y'all can tank swap before the end phase happens. That's not a problem.
It takes a while before it starts moving anyway. It's just that I wasn't ready, so I had to switch stance with the whole global cooldown.
So during that, would it just be a good idea to just provoke it? One
Like he can provoke right before the boss finds
he's in the middle,
dragon.
Right?
Hold on. The dragon spawns in the middle. But no, like you can. Alright, so get close for the shield and heal. DB, you need to go grab the thing that it drops. See that white circle? Go grab it. So you're going to be staying on the one. People need to stay away from DB.
Oh, on the one? Okay.
Yeah, after this. Tev, watch out. Don't take that off of DB. He's going to be walking, so Tev will be tanking now.
Okay.
When he lands.
Oh, no.
No, it's automatically going to be on him. I think.
Whoa.
Oh, he's dashing. Oh god, he's dashing.
Do I have to avoid this?
Yep, yes, you have to avoid that.
I took 0 damage.
Yeah, you have the bulwark, but you should still avoid it.
Oh.
Oh, Fedara, you're gonna get ran over.
My god, my life!
We didn't know about that, so hey, welcome.
Is the boss automatically on Tev, though?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. Well, I died, remember?
Yeah, because his buddy's dead, so it is on me.
Well, no. I was trying to figure out, though, did Kate transfer from Midgar
And
I don't think we'll know.
I died, so I had
Until it's
you have
clean.
Doom because y'all's buffs switch, so he swaps the buffs.
What a jerk.
He doesn't necessarily swap them, they could carry over to the same buff, you just gotta watch. Okay, I got that.
Oh, he's on the ground, that's fine.
Yeah.
So, Brains, is one of us, who's gonna focus heal whoever the hell has the dragon?
You.
Okay.
So what do I... So what am I supposed to do? Oh, he targets me with this?
No, it's whoever has the thing last gets that. It's nothing's working correctly because you're the only person alive.
So
Like,
after
nothing's
dash
working as
phase,
intended because-
people will get a red marker and have to take that shield from the holder. This red marker to get the AoE. Oh boy. Also, I'm getting Nidhogg flashbacks with how he did the dashes and the dropped things. Oh my god.
I have those. They don't really do anything other than second speed.
One. Okay.
So what is that buff supposed to do? What do I do with that?
Hold on.
So after the dash phase, people get a red marker, right? That red marker that you had, and you have to take that shield from the holder to take the AoE. That's what they're saying.
The target thing?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so whoever is the off tank. So let's say, for example, you have to take over main tanking. Then Tev needs to take that buff off of you. Okay. So what will then happen is the person that has the buff stays at the 1. 4 random people, it will never be the main tank unless the main tank is the last person left alive, are going to get targeted with a red marker. That red marker means they're going to get hit with a breath attack. The only way to live through that breath attack is to have that bulwark buff. So they go to the 1, take the buff off of the person that had it before them, and then the person that lost the buff gets the fuck out before the breath attack happens on the 1 and hits them. Does that make sense?
So basically treat it like a rod, except that the rod is actually a good thing.
Right. And it doesn't explode if the countdown wears off. It's so many hits, yeah.
The last one. Excuse me. The last one is the
Alright, as soon as Token
Time Immortal, and then I have Northern Cross here.
I don't really need those. Alright, I got the Tank Buster one. Thank you.
But tank is always good to know when the tanks needs to do stuff. But it's okay, I got mine. I have robot muted now.
Alright, so as soon as Tokume's back, we can go. Oh, we lost somebody. No, we lost Viz. That's all fixed. Alright, two have to swap stances.
Chicka wow wow.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hush your mouth right now, or I'm putting you in the kennel.
You heard that, Takuma?
Yeah, I was listening.
Yeah, hush your mouth, Pokemon. He'll put you in the
Sort of.
We're going to get water. Sorry.
Okay. Alright, let's see.
This doesn't seem like a terrible fight.
It's not. We just gotta get it down.
This fight sucks. Devil's advocate.
I mean, it's harder than chaos, but it's not like, you know.
Put you in the fucking kennel in a second if you do that one more time.
The tank body looks like it has Shakira hips.
Don't lie.
Alright, so let's see.
Why are there 2 moons here? What the fuck is up with this place? This is bullshit. I don't understand. There's 2 moons in this arena. What the fuck?
There's one. Where's the other one?
There's a giant one behind him, and there's a little one behind us.
Oh, there it
Makes no
is.
sense. Why is there 2 moons? Where are we?
It's almost like this is some sort of fantasy game.
Progression. Thanks,
What
Godo.
the shit? Where are we?
Inside Omega, bitch?
My immersion is ruined. Oh wait, what game is he supposed to be from? Does it have 2 moons in that game? It's a Super Nintendo game, so it's probably easy to tell. Or regular.
No, I don't think he's from.
This is supposed to be
No,
at
where
the
are you
beginning of
from?
the lore of this area is that Midgar and Omega both came from another planet to Eorzea or Hydaelyn or whatever. But this is when Hydaelyn was like still in its very barbaric state. Like there was no life or anything.
Oh, okay. Well then, yeah, it's probably. Never mind. It's so stupid.
Yeah, that's the whole lore of this. So basically, Omega was like, "I'm going to make you fight Midgar whenever I fought him at his prime," and that's when he created this and all that crap. Dara. All right, sort of. Let's go. Good job getting that middle phase down. Good job. Yeah. Basically, like y'all could probably tank swap at some point before he flies away the first time, and then that way, because the Midgard's hate passes on to whoever tanks. Like the dragon has hate on whoever had tanks.
So when he gets the cars, can I just shirk?
Yeah. All right. Let's more. It's gonna be cardinal points soon. Well, what if Tev's not really close? Cardinals.
I hate this. It's so far away.
Alright, next one's gonna be on Lorn.
I'll get there. Actually, yeah, it targeted me.
Will we get out after this? Get out.
One more hit.
Bank cluster.
Keep doing intervention.
Keep calling it out. Is that better?
Yeah, that works.
Okay. Look at this hitbox.
Did you take Tev's triggers?
Get out. It's gonna be a flip and then a tank cluster. Corner for Cardinal. Corners for Cardinals. Cardinals.
Don't worry, I can flip it.
Got Palm Genghis next. Tank Buster or Hollow Ground, whoever has the tape. Yeah, you gotta be ready to go.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so if I get that, I'll just shirk on you. Alright, now we're gonna... I don't think it's gonna wear on.
It's not.
on my...
Get out, get out. Alright, we gotta drop these next things in the corner. I think this always will target us if we're alive. Get out of the Hawk Rise, get out of the Hawk Rise. In or out. Stack up, though, stack up south. Right. Get in. I'm gonna get up Brent. Poke the dragon, whoever needs to.
I got you.
It's on DB? Okay.
Yep.
So I need to kill stuff.
Yeah,
The ones that have single.
yeah, you can't hit the ones that have
Oh,
the
there's
double.
one near him that's single.
Light AoE. What's up?
Oh, nothing. I just like watching the tether. Just making sure what I'm hitting is true.
Because we have a lot of weakness.
That'll be the dragon.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll see.
Did you use cooldowns during this month?
Yeah.
That's gonna die.
What?
And it wasn't even a dome, it was just I had to leave.
We're gonna die to probably.
Let the dragon kill us.
Save me, DB.
I got you.
Yeah, just remember when it's get out, like when you're prepping for get in or get out, just already know which way you need to move. That's gonna be the shortest direction, and then just be ready for always going either corner or cardinal. It can be either or. Alright. Defiance.
So, Fedar, did I kill you?
I had a Vault stack.
Okay, so should I, if I have the purple and that...
If we're going to Cardinal, don't even. We just got a stack. We just can't really do much about it.
Okay, so just...
Y'all should never both have the purple. If you do
We did,
that.
and I just had a Vault stack and wasn't quite full.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, it like died like right after, and I wasn't... I wanted to make sure that I wasn't doing something wrong here.
There's nothing you can do. Like, if you have to go to that position. So if she dies, it's either a bone or something else. Like, you can't not go to the pot. You need a rush.
Just checking.
It's gonna be Waymark first.
What? Why didn't I go off?
It'll be Cardinal soon. Cardinal.
I'm jealous if you actually can keep doing your GCDs.
Oh yeah, for sure.
My
It's gonna
life!
be Owl, but it's gonna be Aquamorn first. Get out.
Let's look at one more. Yeah, second.
Next last year is in 9 seconds.
Stays on me.
Next is gonna be a tank buster. Fuck.
It's pretty much a wipe it.
Yeah, it's a wipe. Like, I don't know, PB. Like, I don't know why.
It is 74,000, and that was with 20% reduction.
Should I save Faint for that? Because I've been using it on the first one.
Just reset.
Is that something I should addle?
No.
No, it's
not
physical.
magic damage. It's physical.
Yeah, I can
Just
wait.
gonna have to go into Defiance for like the third one or something.
But Defiance doesn't give me a damage reduction. It's just health. And even if I switch over, I'm still at the lower health.
Hey, Xeon Peacemaker, how's it going?
Percent reduction on that, and it still did more than my entire damage. But his earlier one only did 14,000.
So this is our first night into O10S for this group, and we're still learning the mechanics. We've been to Dragon, we haven't. Well, I guess we've cleared it once. We've cleared Dragon once, and then everything fell apart because we were like, "Wait, what's new?" Because we're doing this for the most part blind. I think Rooney has a guide up just in case, but yeah. How's it going? How's your night?
For that one or something, I don't know.
Living the dream. That looks complicated-ish. For the most part, I would say Savage fights look complicated because it's a dance. But once you learn the dance, like if you saw us doing 9, it can be really nice and in a way elegant. Just coordinating 8 different people to do all this stuff together to do what what the developers wanted us to do for a particular fight. Yeah. So do you happen to play this game, or are you just interested? Because if you do, don't let the Savage fights make you feel scared. Too left feet when it comes to dancing. Okay, in real life, yes, very much so. I can agree with that. I think that's, yeah. So you can see the dragon kind of just like do circles and flips, and that tells you like the move that he's gonna do. And so you just have to learn what that is. So when he starts that spin, you know he's gonna do in or out, and you have to prepare. This is shared damage. Streaming on Discord and thought I would watch. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Out of curiosity, oh god! I have to get out. So double circle is get out. Which Discord was that out? Just out of curiosity. Let's see. Let's see what I'm saying. Okay, so don't faint this one. Do the third one. He should be fine. Yeah, that's fine. And so this is floor 2 out of 4 out of the final rates here. So in or out. And the little arrow on our heads is going to say we have directional damage. What if you were fighting Venom? That would be kind of interesting. I'm trying to think if there's a boss that's like Venom in a way. Okay, so this is gonna be things again. That's second tank buster. Oh! I guessed wrong. I forgot that flip then is something else. But yeah, speaking of Venom, I'm gonna be visiting friends over in California, and we're gonna be watching Venom movie on Saturday and just hang out with them.
No, I
Tail
don't.
end deals about 130k unmitigated.
Unmitigated.
And you're going to see this a lot to mitigate these shields. Shields are doing nothing. It's going through them like they're fucking candy.
How often do those go off? Does it say how often?
A lot. It just says a lot.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna try reprisaling them instead of the Alchmorn to see if that's doing it.
Yeah, because Bryn's addling the Ogmorn, so.
Okay. So yeah, that should, because those are far enough between.
Alright, Defiance, let's try again.
Hold on. Bryn.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna try reprisaling those. Because I don't know what is happening. I'll also try anticipation as well. Just throw an extra possible 30% parry rate or whatever. See if that helps.
Taking the motorcycle to Manhattan to see it on Saturday as well. Okay. Oh, you'll see it twice, so you're watching it
It's not doing
on
critical,
release
so
and
wait
then
a
tomorrow, or, and then the day after.
No,
Okay.
it just hits fucking hard.
minute.
Stupid.
What if I shirk it onto the healers? You think that'll do it?
No.
We'll do
Oh, I don't think it's gonna be up in enough time. I was like, I could try to shake it off, but there's other times where we could probably.
That actually reminds me, I forgot, I was supposed to sort of maybe come up with a one-shot D&D for my friends when we meet up so that we could have a D&D night. Yeah, I didn't get around to it. Maybe if I have time while I'm packing to think of how to introduce it. Because that's something that they wanted to do, and one of them is a DM as well, but he also doesn't have a whole lot of time on his hands. He's got a busy schedule. What is this? DMing 4 campaigns. Wow. That is impressive. Are they all custom? Or are they separate? Or are you... Is it like a shared universe kind of thing that you're doing? Just out of curiosity. Because I can say I DM for 2, and it usually more feels like 1.5. And I play in 2 others. And one of them is the Numenera system, which is a really, really fun system. What systems are you using? Is it 5e or is it kind of various with Pathfinder and stuff? Stack. My God, my life. Two of them are custom. One is just pure insanity. Tales of the Yawning Portal. I've not heard of that one. They're all through Roll20 and 5e. Fair enough. Yeah, I think 2 of them are Roll20 for me. Just because they have to be. This might be a bad idea, but I'm still gonna do it. Wait, in. Okay, thank God. I was like, my Mieko. And Mieko is a really important ability for Samuel. Sorry. I should explain that. Okay, that's the second, so that's okay. Okay, so we should be Cardinal this time. Yep. Yeah, so I started playing D&D in 5th edition, and that was when I was introduced to tabletop gaming, and it's been really fun. One of the campaigns that I DM for is actually sort of Final Fantasy XIV based in a way. It's like loosely in the universe, just because there's a lot of like these fights just toned down. Oh my God! No! Oh God, I died. Okay. A lot of these fights mechanically are really cool and interesting to re-implement and reimagine for 5e. Has a bunch of modules. Okay, Against the Giants Dead, in Thay Forge of Fury, Hidden Shrine of Tamauchian, Sunless Citadel, White Plume Mountain, and finally the Tomb of Horrors. I think I've heard of the Tomb of Horrors, but only heard of. Like, I don't. Ooh. I'm just gonna pretend that we're not wiping just for the sake of practice. No, I did that wrong. My life. Tomb of Horrors is evil. Yeah, I've heard it's like a... Yeah, it's a polarizing module. Woo! Is this PC or console? So, oh my god, my life. So, right now I'm playing on PC, but this is available on the PS4, and this is one of the few games, because of Square Enix kind of dictated it, forced Sony's hand, where they allow PC and PS4 players to play together on the same servers, because it's not on Sony servers. So for instance, if PSN goes down, then as long as you stay connected to or logged in, then it doesn't matter because it's Square Enix's handling it. But yeah, speaking of PC, I did just upgrade my graphics to 2080 from like an old 780. So it's been really awesome, really happy with the performance so far, and really want to stress test it with Assassin's Creed Odyssey and Final Fantasy 15. However, Odyssey releases tomorrow, and guess who's flying out tomorrow? This guy. So I don't get to play it on release. I have to wait till I get back. Oh boy. But yeah. No, I do have all the consoles, and they're actually all hooked up, and I can seamlessly stream them at any given point, because I do have a game capture card. So sometimes I'll actually stream Octopath Traveler on my Switch when things are downtime and they're talking, and I'm just like, well, I want to keep doing stuff. Actually, I wonder if I can do this. And I actually find it really awesome, really cool that I have this capability available. So, if it works, you got the 2080 Ti, nice, with a EKWB block. What is that? Or, oh, water block. Yeah. And try out the new Battlefield. To be fair, I've never tried Battlefield, the series. But yeah, so I can stream Xbox One, I can stream PS4, and Switch. And let's go back to desktop. Because right now we're probably pool soon before I even start anything. But yeah, it was an upgrade that was a long time coming, because the 780, it was still good. It still is good. It's in a different box right now, actually. But it was definitely getting towards, it was definitely becoming the bottleneck, and now my CPU is the bottleneck. Wait, what am I doing? Dot. I have to blind my dot. And so if you're interested in playing Final Fantasy XIV, just keep in mind there's a free trial available for PC and PS4, and you do have to make an account through Square Enix, but you can play all the way up to level 35 without paying the subscription. Okay, so if you think this is bad, remember, we're only on the second floor. Some of the other fights are way crazier, and we've at least cleared them. Oh my god, my life! Can we not? Oh, I'm too slow, I'm too slow. I didn't think I'd be that slow. That's my fault. Kodo can call me out and call me greedy. And then, once again, like, this is Savage, which used to be the highest tier, but now we have Ultimate, which is even more ridiculous, and I haven't even been in that, because that's just a whole level of what is going on. That's like if you're a masochist for this game, run away! Oh, Guild Wars 2. See, I used to play Guild Wars 2. Really enjoyed it. My problem was the people that I was playing with kind of all left. I wouldn't mind playing it again, especially now, but... Oh god, we have to go. Okay, we did. I wouldn't mind trying it again, but I don't have the expansions, and I'm kind of dedicated to this game. I should get back on. But yeah, well, the problem is everyone's playing in the expansions, you know? Like, there's probably not really content for me as just a base player owner. You have to have the rest of the stuff. I'm trying. See, I have this slick jump back move, but sometimes I'm not in a good position to use it. It just kind of depends. Which one is this? Actually, we'll have to find out. So he just did circle, so it's in or out. And now, depending on what he does right now... Oh, get out! You have to stay in or get out. And then people have mechanics that I don't have to worry about as long as people are alive. And then we want to stack for this next coming thing. So we stack here to bait the AoEs that plop under everyone, so that there's more space in general. Oh my god! No! I died. Oh, I didn't die. I'm alive. Kodo, can you heal me through Mixer? Can that be like a special Mixer thing? Oh, left. Oh, okay. We want to go here. Let's hear what they are saying.
It's fine. Because I'm not like that.
Over here.
At least the ball will be gone.
Light AoE means we're gonna take some damage, so quick AoE heal. I'm just putting up a shield if I can for it. I don't feel like there's a lot of double keys in this one.
I don't feel like there is any.
No, there's...
Kodo, wouldn't that be awesome though if you could like give me a balance? Like right now? Please? That it can't die? Yeah, apparently there's some weird invuln ability here. Or, oh, you're talking about the little ads. I mean, if we don't kill them, then yeah, they live. We shouldn't need OP. We should be okay. Okay, so he's gonna dash, and then we're gonna bait.
Yeah, everyone needs to be in the middle, except for whoever has the circle. They need to be on the one. Stand on the one, off tank, stand on the one.
Step on one.
Step on one. So,
Okay, where is he dashing?
we don't know yet, so stay
I
stacked.
know.
Be ready to dodge forward roar, and watch for where he's going. He's going down B, he's going down B. Stack back up for heals. You two, somebody has to give. Can't keep running the same damn direction. Going down north.
But we didn't. We kept running the same direction.
Oh my god!
Oops. Oh god, that's way bigger than I thought it was.
Oh wait,
Half the arena.
third eye!
I didn't realize that. Alright,
Wait,
reset.
it didn't. Third eye doesn't save me.
There. Oh yeah, so if that mode, then I have to get back. I'm on blue.
Yeah.
How do you know that I have a fun?
You've got a circle that goes around.
Oh wait,
yellow
what the
or
hell? It changed.
You have to watch whatever. You had a yellow circle.
I was originally blue though.
Yeah, it does time memorial, and if you have a different circle around you, then you get the new color.
But then Tev had the thing, so who would have to go grab it from Tev?
You'd have to take it off of him and bring it to the one.
This fight's dumb.
Whoever's the off tank, once he comes back, has to grab it and bring it to the one so that the party can then handle the thing. Just reset.
He's invincible.
Tev's invincible at this point. Oh man, that's beautiful.
Leroy in this case, I would definitely say is the tank, just because they're very used to pulling at like 2 or between 2 and 1, whereas most other groups pull on time, like pull on 0 when the countdown goes. So if you pay attention this time, you're gonna see they're gonna hit the boss before 2-1 counts down to 0. In the middle of the screen, there's gonna be that countdown. So yeah, tanks are Leroy. That being said, okay, to be fair, as a Dragoon, and Kodo's gonna groan at this, as a Dragoon, you have a time-based mechanic as a class, and you kind of get a bit impatient. Yeah, damn it, Leroy. So if I was playing Dragoon, and if like this was an extended thing, you probably keep hearing me shout out, please boss, let me target you, and it just sometimes just doesn't happen, and sometimes you do get lucky though. You definitely want to go with tank friends who understand that as a Dragoon, you need to hit things as soon as possible. But for openers, you typically, or at least openers for fights like this, you want everyone on the same same metronome tick, so to speak, because then things kind of line up. Otherwise, I don't know, if people are caught off surprise, then their own rotations get off of sync from how the fight is, and that can affect things, and you just have to be cognizant of it, I guess. Just kind of generally, because I'm assuming you've played MMOs. The GCD here is kind of, it's like less than 3-ish, but that's kind of how it goes, is like every 3 seconds GCD, or faster depending on your class. And you have a lot of things to weave in between though, relatively, and there's a lot of movement involved, so it's not too slow of a game. I'll say early leveling, it certainly feels that way. Or if you come from WoW, that's the main thing a lot of people say, is that it feels slower when you're starting out because they're used to a lot faster GCD. But there's game reasons for how they chose what they chose. And overall it works. Like, you can get below 2 second GCD, but that's not as favored for the most part, because then it becomes hard to double weave skills, which some classes kind of require. Oh, okay. So right there I had to double weave skills, and I'm casting in between, even though I'm melee. Let's see what he does. Okay. I want to hit! But like, even being off 1 GCD, for me, could mean that I end up thinking I can greed, but I can't. So here I should be able to get my 2 GCDs and still get out in time, but doesn't look quite right. Maybe. Do you use chaos tables in my D&D campaign? Are you talking about like wild magic, or is that something else? I'm not familiar with the term, sorry. What are chaos tables? If you want, please link me, because that's kind of interesting. Is it just like random events kind of thing? Oh, critical fails. I do it in a contextual manner. I will say that. We have critical fails in my table, but I handle them fairly well. That it's more humor and interesting moments than something to really hurt the players, you know what I mean? I'm gonna check this out. Over here, actually, on this side. Relatively, yes. I would say I'm a nice DM. You should see the custom items that I made for them during Season 1 that they still ask for. And I do have new versions of these, but it's pretty bad. I also came up with them during... they're like relative implementations of skills in Final Fantasy from all the different kind of classes. Into either weapons or magical items. So yes, fine. I am a nice DM. I don't really see too much of a reason to. Okay, there we go. I'm not trying to destroy my party. I'm trying to give them a fun experience. You know what I mean? Give them memorable moments, and they've had that. An arrow of total destruction. I don't know what that is. Is that official? Is that in the SRD or in the books, in the handbook? Oh, I messed that up? Oh my god, fine, I'm out. Kodo, this isn't fair. Tell the boss to stop. Oh, they're fine. It's not technically in the handbook, but it's possible to make with the items. Hold on. I'm doing mechanics, I swear. Eh. What? Whoa, what? I don't think this is all out. My players aren't that creative-ish. We have to stay here. Oh, wait, no. I did that wrong. I thought that was an in or out mechanic. Let me find a smaller one. Oh, so yeah, this is like the very first custom item I ever made for my group, which was they dubbed it Purple Rain, and they thought it was a Vorpal sword, but not quite. No, it's fine. But it was a +4 to hit, 2d8 piercing. What is this? This is something else. Oh, this is Northern Cross. I know how to do this. And then it just had a cool flair to it, but it was so higher power that I had to give basically everyone else like relative stuff. Relative powered stuff. Oh my god, no. I'm okay. What is this? This is a thing. Oh, this is stack, right, stack. Oh boy. Oh no, I'm out, I'm dead. Well, I'm not dead, but I took a hit. I mean, our strategy is working, I'm just not doing the strategy, apparently. Oh, wait, we have to wait. Okay, this one. But, one of the most memorable moments, was we had a barbarian. He was doing 2 attacks, and so he rolled, and it turns out he rolled a 20 and a 1 at the same time. And I'm like, okay. And they were defending a caravan from bandits. And I was like, alright, so he had just gotten this brand new axe. And I was like, so you try to hit a guy, but you're not used to this axe. It slips out of your hand and starts flying, but it kills the enemy over here. And the quote was, oh damn, Skeggold is so good that it kills people I wasn't even trying to kill. Good times. Good times. And then we had a similar situation with it was, I think, a warrior. He was at the edge of a boat and they were fighting a Leviathan. And he finally rolled a 1. Or I should say, somebody finally rolled a 1. Because I was waiting to throw somebody off the boat with the mechanics that were teeter-tottering the ship. But nobody was doing it. Everyone was too good with their, oh, we didn't win. Everyone was too good with their, what's it called, dexterity rolls, their dexterity saving throws, and not getting knocked off the boat. Oh, I think we're calling it for the night. Let me just make sure.
But I was like, I'm out, bitches.
No, that was honestly, that was pretty fun.
Alright, who's coming to expert?
I'm not.
All right, take it easy, guys. That was pretty interesting for first night. That was good.
Yeah, pretty good.
All right. So actually, let me go ahead and just leave that. But to finish the story, so he's falling down right next to the Leviathan on the side of the ship, and he's like, you know what? I'm just gonna try to stab the Leviathan to break my fall, and you know what I mean, as he's falling. And I was like, okay, go ahead and roll. And he rolls a 20, and I was like, that just happens to be the killing blow. And there was an animation that I played where the Leviathan basically dissipates. Because it was a magic-based kind of entity, and so he sort of still falls in the water, but the encounter's over, so they can rescue him. But no, I have a lot of stories to share. I think the best stories, though, to be fair, is from Numenera. My Numenera group and the DM for that is amazing. Don't let him ever hear that from me, even though he's heard that from me like many times. I don't want to admit that. Let's see, but yeah, Phoenix. All right, so I'm gonna do Vipos because that was pretty good. That was a good night. Boop. So you had a game about a year ago. They were level 12. The party went into a cave, saw a tail protruding from an opening, and the barb named Leroy ironically stabs the tail, or Bard, and wakes it just, oh no, a Tarrasque. Oh my god, why would you do that? I only know the stories of those. I've not actually tried to put one in my campaign, so to speak. Anyways, if you want, chat with me in Discord. I'm almost always there. For everyone that was watching, thank you very much. Let's go raid Phoenix Bunny. She's a fellow FC member, and they're doing O10S as well. Their group, I'm pretty sure, has had more progress than ours. And yeah, so next raid will probably, or not raid, next stream will probably be on Tuesday. And that's all I've got. Thanks everyone, take it easy, have a good night, bye.